Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2019 Volvo S60. This one is a T6 all-wheel drive Momentum model. So this one is pretty much the standard model. This is the upgraded engine, but this is pretty much like most of the S60s you will be finding on dealer lots. Outside, this one does have a black stone exterior, which looks fantastic on the vehicle. I have to say at the start of the video, these are probably my favorite wheels in person so far. Outside, you can see on the Momentum, you do have the black trim around your windows, which I think gives the car a much cleaner look than chrome or anything else. You have your glossy black panels right here, body-colored door handles with intelligent entry, as well as body-colored power folding mirrors with your LED turn signal indicators. Up top, sunroof and your radio antenna right there. And obviously this is the completely redesigned all-new S60 for 2019, and also the first Volvo to be built here in the United States. Around the rear, your S60 and T6 all-wheel drive badges, rear parking sensors, as well as your quad exhaust tips down below, which is very, very nice looking. That is an accessory on these. To open the trunk, you can just press and hold on the key, and it will open up just like that. And this button right here, if you press it, once you close the trunk, it will lock the vehicle. Fuel cap is on the passenger side. In typical Volvo fashion, make sure the vehicle is unlocked. Walk up, press release, it is capless. And down below, this one is riding on Pirelli P0 all-season tires. They are 235/40 R19s, so these are 19-inch wheels, and they look so good in person. I mean, they just look beautiful on this car. Like I said, these are probably my favorite wheels so far. Coming to the window sticker, 2019 Volvo S60 T6 all-wheel drive Momentum. Can pause and read all of the standard features and everything like that on here. Then this one does have the premium package, which gives you the power retractable mirrors, your auto-dimming inner and exterior mirrors, home link, compass in the rear view mirror, blind spot monitoring, as well as the auto braking, front and rear parking sensors, keyless entry. This one also does have the multimedia package, which gives you the full gauge cluster inside, as well as your Sensus Navigation Pro and the Harman Kardon sound system, the linear lime deco inlays inside, as well as heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, the diffuser in pipes with the quad exhaust, protection package, and the 19-inch Momentum alloy wheels for a total price of just over $49,000 brand new. It's your fuel economy up there. Up front, this one does have your full LED active bending headlights with your Thor's hammer LED daytime running lights. Get in, it does include your typical new Volvo key with lock, unlock, trunk release, and then panic. And then you can actually open the key up from right here, and there's a physical key fob inside. But as I said, keyless entry, just have the key with you. Come up and grab the door handle to unlock. Touch right here to lock. Inside, this one does have the black leatherette interior that the Momentum gives you. And it's a very, very nice, high-quality material. Typical Volvo fashion, too. The seats in this one are incredibly comfortable. Volvo door sills down here. And to start, foot on the brake and turn right here. Go ahead and close the door. And just have the key fob inside of the vehicle and you're good to go. Inside, this one does have a leather wrap steering wheel. As you can see on the wheel, you do have your cruise controls as well as audio system controls over here. Very nice, simple to use. And then over here, all of your audio controls, as well as voice commands, and this will change different settings, things like that in the display. And the display right here, like I said, this one does have the upgraded gauge cluster. I promise too that it's more clear looking in person than it is on camera, but you have your speedometer, tachometer, different information and things like that. Cruise control down below, distance to empty. And the gauge cluster is very cool too, because you can go in through these settings and bring up all kinds of different things on here. You can show nothing, show current media, or my favorite, show map, which will give you kind of a live feed of where you are, where you're driving, what's nearby. On the door itself, all soft padded material up top, metal door handles, your power seat memory, power locks, and then down here, all 4 automatic windows, power mirrors, all of that. Mirrors are power folding. Just press both buttons at the same time, and they will fold in and out. Storage down here, as well as your cleaning cloth for the display. Around here is all nice and leather stitched, padded material, and you have the speakers for your Harman Kardon stereo up top. Dashboard is all soft touch, high quality material. It fits together and looks fantastic. You have the center channel for your Harman Kardon audio. And then of course the display in the middle, it's your typical Volvo Census system. If you're not familiar with it, up top you have your settings, owner's manual, things like that. The owner's manual itself is a really cool feature. Once I can get it to come up, it does take a second to load. But once it opens up on the display, you can go between the exterior or interior, and it will actually show you the vehicle on the screen. And you can tap the point that you're interested in, and the car will tell you all about it on the display. Back to your main screen, you have your navigation. As I said, this one does have the Navigation Pro. Right here is your audio system, AM, FM, auxiliary in, USB, Bluetooth audio streaming, and satellite radio, and it sounds fantastic. There is a standard system as well, but the Harman Kardon audio system is probably what you'll find in most of these cars. You also can option them with a Bowers & Wilkins system, but I really think the Harman Kardon one is really your best deal for the money. It sounds so good. Bluetooth phone below there. And then this will be kind of like the last app you use on here. Different notifications, things like that, vehicle status. Basically any of these that you use is what this last portion of the screen will become. On this display, you have your ESC on and off, auto start stop on and off, park assist, everything like that, cross traffic alert, your camera. Press this right here, and it will drop both your headrests down for visibility, road sign information, private locking, your wiper service position. Go to this display, all of your different audio applications, things like that, and then different things down here, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius Travel Link. Climate controls you can bring up right here. All your different controls on the screen. Fan speed. It is automatic, but it's the best type of automatic system where once you can set the maximum fan and the car won't go above that. So it's not like most automatic systems where you just get in the car and it comes on full blast. Down here you have your zones for the driver and passenger. And you can sync and unsync them. It's very, very easy and nice to use. Also, as I showed, fan speed, your defrost, and everything else. Down here, you do have a physical knob for the volume, play, pause, and then different audio settings, as well as your defrost and hazards. This one is equipped with the only transmission option, the 8-speed automatic manual mode. And then reverse, it does have your rear backup camera. Up front, you have underneath of this cover some storage. And then back here, which this is what I mentioned, the beautiful linear lime deco inlays. That's what this is. It also matches up with the dashboard. Back here, 2 cup holders. This is a spot where you can place your key. And while it won't wirelessly charge the key, it will keep the key from discharging any further. And you also have some storage and a 12-volt outlet. Start-stop button, your drive mode selector, as well as parking brake and auto hold. Padded armrest in the middle. Storage inside of there, as well as your auxiliary in, 2 USB ports. The seats are very, very comfortable. Even in the Momentum with the leatherette, you'd never be able to tell these aren't real leather, and they'll also age and wear a lot better than real leather will. But they look fantastic and they feel great. Up top, all of your interior lighting controls, SOS, Volvo On Call, as well as your auto-dimming review mirror, which is frameless. And you do have your garage home link, also part of the premium package. Sunroof. Press right here, and it will one touch send it all the way back. And then you can open it just like that. Your Bluetooth microphones for the driver and passenger, as well as visors, which do have a vanity mirror, and they can extend to the side. We'll go ahead and step out. Unlock all the doors, driver's side automatic window down. Pop the hood, and you can release the trunk from right here. Gauge dimmer as well. But you can release gauge dimmer, and you can release the trunk from right here. Just press and hold. But also there is a physical release on the trunk itself. Inside of the rear seat of the S60, stepping in, this is probably one of the biggest upgrades over the previous generation. Also, we'll go ahead and pop the headrest back up. But this is probably the biggest upgrade over the last generation. I own a 2012 myself, and my back seat is not nearly as spacious. This front seat is where I would sit, and I have plenty of room to comfortably sit behind myself. Plenty of headroom as well. Despite having a sunroof, the headliner goes up and in, so you have plenty of space. Seats, same great comfortable leatherette as up front. You have back seat pockets, as well as your heated seat controls for rear passengers right there. Storage, and then a 12-volt outlet. Also forgot to mention one of my favorite design details. This interior really just is a beautiful place to be. You have your vents on the side. You can turn them off, just slide it down. And on the door, all the materials follow through. Metal door handles, pulls your stitched padded leather. And in the middle, armrest, 2 cup holders, all of that. Also your interior lighting, as well as handles. Inside of the trunk, go ahead and open it right here. As I showed, you do have a physical release up here. And this also does come with LED plate lights from the factory. I'll go ahead and cut those on, as well as the fog lights. See up top, LED plate bulbs. Inside, since this one does have the protection package, it includes your all-weather floor mats, as well as your Volvo plate frame. Also, all of your carpeted floor mats, of course, are included since this is a new car. And you do have the rubber trunk liner installed. Storage, 12-volt outlet, and then underneath of everything, your spare tire, which is very nice that these actually do come with a real spare tire now, as well as your jack storage, all of your tools, and everything else. The back seats in this vehicle also do split fold. Up top, all nice and lined, and it does have hinges. They go down in these compartments, don't interfere with your cargo at all. Back seat from this side, everything follows through. Also did forget to mention you have your child seat anchors up top behind the headrests. Up front, you do get a full power passenger seat, even the Momentum. All the door sills once again. And inside of the glove box, all nice, felt lined. This one just has the state inspection certificate. All of the owner's literature is included with the vehicle. We just take it out of our new cars when they're on the lot. And up front, you can see the LED headlights. As well as under the hood. This one does have Volvo's 2-liter turbo and supercharged or twin-charged engine. And everything under here is running great, obviously, since it's a brand new car. But this engine is very, very fun to drive. As well as fantastic fuel economy compared to the old 3-liter inline 6-cylinder T6. Very, very fun. If I was buying one of these, this would definitely be the engine that I go for. Go ahead and close that. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut it off right here. Will chime reminding you to take your key. And we'll also put the headlights back into auto mode. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.